a quick one. We just happened to stop here at this place, Stitch House Brewery, downtown Wilmington. And I turned around and I looked at this building over here. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful old Masonic lodge, it looks like. You'll recognize that symbol there. And you'll probably recognize that symbol there as well up top. Today, this is the Grand Opera House. Desiree says it's home to many performances here in the area. That is just a gorgeous old building. Look at that. I'd like to find out when this building was actually built. Once upon a time, they ruled the world from that building. Plaques or anything. Here's some info.
This is not the same building. This is an older building that once stood on this same site. Do you know when this Masonic Lodge was built? Please leave a comment.
Can't stop taking pictures of this. See here it says F&A up there.
This four-story building was built in 1871 by the Grand Lodge of Masons to serve as Masonic Temple and auditorium.
Wow. So, just a little shout out to Stitch House Brewery here in Wilmington. Good stuff, guys. Thank you. Here's a little stop on the Delaware History Trail. This is the Old Town Hall. Let's take a look. It says here, construction of the town hall began in 1798. Completed the following year. This was the first structure in Wilmington built for government use. It was designed by a building committee which followed the borough council's request that the structure be built in a plain and handsome manner.
The building's style reflects the preference for efficient, unobtrusive government, and the Quaker idea of unornamented design preferred by the Society of Friends, who had a large presence in the city at the time. You can pause and read the rest of that on your own, but let's take a look across the street. Now, strangely, my microphone went out after I talked so much about that creepy Masonic lodge down the street, so I had to record this audio later. This is Wilmington Square. Basically, a bunch of people have moved a bunch of old buildings to save them. Excuse me.
Ooh, here we have a bicentennial time capsule placed here. September 30th, 1976. To be opened in 2076 for the tricentennial celebration. Here we have the people of interest who helped make this possibility.
But this is what the plaque says. Wilmington Square honors Thomas Willing and the original name of the town which he preferred. Founded in 1731. The four brick houses built between 1748 and 1801. The four brick houses represent the type of houses common in early Wilmington. Buildings like these often served as both businesses and residencies. Each has only one or two rooms per floor. Large families both lived and worked in these small spaces. In the late 60s and 1970s, the older neighborhoods in which these houses originally stood were slated for urban renewal. A determined effort was made by preservationists to move the buildings to a site on Market Street from which 4 commercial, probably markets, buildings had been removed. The houses were moved in 1976 and the area was renamed Wilmington Square. The Delaware Historical Society accepted the responsibility of preserving the houses and now uses them for offices and meeting rooms. So, let's just take a stroll around Wilmington Square. This is the dingy house. Did you know that that was the original name of Wilmington, Delaware? I certainly did not. You can stop and pause and read the plaques if you'd like to, but I'll thank you now for visiting with me and invite you to come along next time on my next adventure. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click the bell for regular updates. Bye for now.